I was the young lad with a flat cap on and security outfit. It was absolutely horrific working 14-hour shifts in the middle of the night in Corby or whatever. I mean, it really wasn't a very attractive proposition.
Is learning a bit about how you got started in rugby, what the early part of your career looks like. Tell us a bit about how you ended up becoming a rugby player.
What's your story?
What's my story, eh? The reason why I played rugby was because my mum and dad basically wanted to socialise with their friends on a Sunday, and it was at the rugby club, and I went down there basically so that they could have a couple of hours off from the kids. I'd run around. Dad would have a few beers with his mates at lunchtime. Mum would, make the bacon sandwiches and burgers, and it's such a sort of family-oriented type sport, isn't it? At a weekend, and yeah, I mean that was the way that I just spent my weekends, probably from when I was 5. Yeah, probably when I was about 5. My dad put me in amongst the under-8s when I was 5, and I got my head kicked in by the older kids. But, we'd put a toweling headband around me, gave me padded goalkeeper shorts, big knee pads, and basically said, get out there and do your thing, just go and enjoy yourself. So that's how it all started. But I did that until really when I went to school. I went to a really good rugby school, Royal Grammar School, High Wycombe, and the combination of playing there and the sort of intensity of training a couple of times a week, playing at the weekend, playing on a Saturday, playing a high standard of rugby there, and then I'd be at Marlow Rugby Club on the Sunday. I was just, it was volume. I haven't really got like specific moments in my youth where I thought to myself, oh, yeah, I'm quite good at this. I was just loving playing rugby, and I was in a good team and we'd score tries and win trophies, and that was just part and parcel of enjoying my youth. It really wasn't until I started then trying to get into, the county side at under 15s, 16s, where I was getting a lot of attention, and they were asking me to be captain, or I would then get into the area team, and then you're going for England trials, and you're sort of looking around thinking, all right, this is all quite good. I've got a nice England shirt and a purple shiny tracksuit. You're probably too young to remember those, but back in the day, the England players only every year there was not a whole kit change. That it was a white cotton traders shirt, white shorts, blue socks with the white tops, and they would all wear a purple shiny Nike tracksuit. And so to get one of those was like, eureka, you've made it. And that it wasn't a professional sport. It wasn't going to be a career for me. It was something that I knew that I was enjoying and that I was good at and wanted to be better at. That was quite a common theme in my character, that if I had a passion for something, if I enjoyed it, that whatever that may be, it got 100% Matt Dawson. And even to point on my A-levels, I didn't do very well in my A-levels and had to either retake or go up to Northampton, and they asked me they'd sort it out. It helped me get a job up there. But really it was to go up and play sort of rugby at the weekends. And my dad was like, no, he's got to go back to university, and he's got to get his A-levels, he's got to go to university. And Mum said, listen, we know when he gets his teeth stuck into something, it's going to happen. That's just the way that he is. So my mum was really key in sort of calming my dad down and saying, right, listen, if he goes up to Northampton, he's going to enjoy himself. He's going to be playing rugby. He's going to do a job. I was a security guard at Debenhams, or doing my management trainee at Argos, Debenhams, all these places where I was the young lad with a flat cap on and security outfit. It was absolutely horrific working 14-hour shifts in the middle of the night in Corby or whatever. I mean, it really wasn't a very attractive proposition. But I had this rugby to play on a Tuesday and Thursday night and play at the weekend. I mean, that was probably going to be my existence. You know, that was just what I was going to go and do. And I was getting into corporate world. I started to work into it in accounts and HR and sales and in this business. And I thought that was going to be my pathway. And then the game went professional. I had a couple of other jobs in other businesses, but the game went professional. And from that moment, there was this realization of, you know, wow, I can earn a living out of playing a sport that I've loved since I was 5 years old. Give me the pen, I'm signing up.